Greetings, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. Welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest channel, where we dive deep into the heart-pounding, tear-jerking, and soul-stirring moments that make our favorite soap opera a timeless treasure. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the show's most compelling recent storylines, focusing on the immensely talented Tyler Joseph Andrews and his transformative portrayal of Theo Carver, a character whose journey has captivated audiences worldwide. In an exclusive interview, Andrews opened up about the challenges, triumphs, and deeply personal process of bringing Theo, a young man living with autism, to life on the iconic daytime drama. Buckle up, because this is a story of passion, perseverance, and profound artistry, and we're taking you on a journey that's as emotional as it is inspiring. A character like no other. Understanding Theo Carver. Theo Carver is not just another character in the sprawling tapestry of Days of Our Lives. As a young man on the autism spectrum, Theo brings a unique perspective to the show, one that demands sensitivity, authenticity, and a deep understanding of how he navigates the world. For Tyler Joseph Andrews, stepping into Theo's shoes was both a privilege and a daunting responsibility. Theo is such a layered character, Andrews shared in his candid interview. He's not just defined by his autism, but it's a fundamental part of how he experiences life. I knew from the moment I got the role that I had to approach it with the utmost respect and care. To prepare for the role, Andrews embarked on an intensive journey of research and reflection. He immersed himself in the world of autism, studying not only the clinical aspects, but also the lived experiences of individuals on the spectrum. I wanted to understand how Theo sees the world, how he processes emotions, how he connects with others, and even how he struggles, Andrews explained. He spent countless hours poring over books, documentaries, and personal accounts, consulting with autism advocates to ensure his portrayal would resonate authentically. It's not just about getting the mannerisms right, he said. It's about capturing the essence of who Theo is, his heart, his fears, his dreams. But Andrews didn't stop there. To ground his performance in the rich history of Days of Our Lives, he delved into the show's archives, watching previous episodes featuring Theo to understand the character's evolution. I wanted to honor what came before, he said. Theo has been played by other incredible actors, and their work laid the foundation for me. But at the same time, I wanted to bring something fresh, something uniquely mine, to the role. This delicate balance between continuity and innovation became a cornerstone of Andrews' approach, setting the stage for a performance that has already sparked buzz among fans and critics alike. The actor's craft, balancing instinct and collaboration. Portraying a character as complex as Theo is no small feat, and Andrews was quick to acknowledge the challenges he faced. It's a tightrope walk, he admitted, his voice tinged with both humility and determination. As an actor, you have your own instincts about how a scene should feel, how a moment should land. But when you're playing someone like Theo, you have to constantly check those instincts against the reality of the character's worldview. This process was made even more intricate by the collaborative nature of a soap opera set. Days of Our Lives is known for its fast-paced production schedule, with actors often filming multiple episodes in a single week. Andrews described the whirlwind of working with directors, producers, and fellow cast members, each bringing their own vision to the table. You're getting notes from all directions, he said with a wry smile. One director might want you to lean into Theo's vulnerability, while another might push for more intensity. The producers have their ideas about where the storyline is headed, and of course, you're working with other actors who are bringing their own energy to the scenes. Navigating this cacophony of voices required Andrews to develop a keen sense of balance. It's hard because you know you have to respect the character, he explained. Theo has a specific way of moving through the world, and I never wanted to betray that. But at the same time, you have to listen to the director, work with them, and try to tell the story as best you can. This push-and-pull dynamic tested Andrews' skills as an actor, forcing him to remain flexible while staying true to his vision for Theo. There were moments when I'd finish a scene and think, did I get that right? Did I do Theo justice? He confessed. But those moments of doubt are what push you to dig deeper, to keep refining your craft. One particularly memorable challenge came during a pivotal scene in which Theo confronts a major emotional turning point. Without giving away spoilers, Andrews described the experience as gut-wrenching. It was one of those scenes where everything had to come together: the dialogue, the emotion, the physicality, he said. I remember standing on set, feeling the weight of Theo's pain and thinking, this is why I became an actor. It was exhausting, but it was also exhilarating. The scene, which has since become a fan favorite, showcased Andrew's ability to convey Theo's inner turmoil with raw, unfiltered intensity, earning him praise from viewers and castmates alike. A personal connection: Andrew's journey to Theo. For Andrews, playing Theo was more than just a professional challenge, it was a deeply personal journey. I've always been drawn to roles that push me to explore the human condition, he said. Theo's story is about resilience, about finding your place in a world that doesn't always understand you. That's something I think we can all relate to on some level. Andrew's own background as an actor, marked by years of dedication and perseverance, mirrored Theo's struggles in some ways. I've had my own moments of feeling like an outsider, of trying to prove myself, he admitted. Bringing that personal connection to Theo made the role feel even more meaningful. This emotional investment shone through in Andrew's performance, particularly in scenes where Theo grapples with his identity and relationships. Fans have noted the authenticity of these moments, with many taking to social media to praise Andrews for his nuanced portrayal. I've gotten messages from viewers who say they see themselves or their loved ones in Theo, Andrews shared, his voice filled with gratitude. That's the greatest compliment I could ever receive. To know that my work is resonating with people, that it's sparking conversations about autism and acceptance, that's what makes it all worth it. The road ahead, teasing Theo's future. While Andrews remained tight-lipped about specific plot details, after all, Days of Our Lives thrives on its twists and turns, he couldn't resist dropping a few tantalizing hints about what lies ahead for Theo. I think you're going to see some interesting things in the future, he teased, a mischievous glint in his eye. Theo's journey is far from over, and there are some big moments coming up that I think will surprise people. When pressed for more details, he laughed and shook his head. Let's just say Theo is going to face some challenges that will test him in ways he's never been tested before. But he's stronger than people might think. This promise of drama and growth has fans buzzing with anticipation. On platforms like X, viewers have been sharing their theories about Theo's storyline, with some speculating about potential romantic entanglements, family conflicts, or even a shocking revelation that could shake up the town of Salem. Andrews, for his part, seems thrilled by the speculation. I love seeing how invested the fans are, he said. They're so passionate, and it's amazing to know that Theo's story is striking a chord with them. The bigger picture: representation and responsibility. Beyond the drama and intrigue of Days of Our Lives, Andrew's portrayal of Theo carries a broader significance. Representation of neurodiverse characters in media has historically been limited, and when such characters do appear, they're often reduced to stereotypes. Andrews was acutely aware of this responsibility when he took on the role. I didn't want Theo to be a caricature, he said firmly. He's a fully realized person with hopes, fears, and a rich inner life. My goal was to show that complexity while also honoring the realities of living with autism. To achieve this, Andrews worked closely with the show's writers and producers to ensure Theo's storyline was handled with care. There were a lot of conversations about how to strike the right balance, he explained. We wanted to show Theo's strengths, his intelligence, his loyalty, his unique perspective, but also his struggles, because those are real too. The result is a portrayal that feels both authentic and empowering, offering viewers a window into the experiences of someone on the autism spectrum while keeping them hooked on the drama that Days of Our Lives is known for. The fan response: a wave of support. Since Andrews debuted as Theo, the response from fans has been overwhelmingly positive. Social media platforms, particularly X, have been abuzz with praise for his performance. Tyler Joseph Andrews is killing it as Theo, one fan posted. He's bringing so much heart to the role. Another viewer wrote, "I've never seen a character like Theo portrayed with such depth and respect. Bravo." These reactions are a testament to Andrews' skill and dedication, as well as the show's commitment to telling meaningful stories. For Andrews, the fan support has been a source of encouragement. "It's humbling," he said. "When you pour your heart into a role, you hope it connects with people, but you never know how it's going to land." To see this kind of response, it's incredible. He's also been touched by the personal stories fans have shared, many of whom have connections to autism in their own lives. "I've had people reach out to say that Theo's story has helped them better understand their child or sibling or friend," he said. That's the kind of impact you dream of as an actor. A bright future for Tyler Joseph Andrews. As Andrews continues to bring Theo to life on Days of Our Lives, his star is undoubtedly on the rise. Industry insiders have taken notice of his compelling performance, with some predicting that this role could be a breakout moment for the young actor. But for Andrews, the focus remains on the work itself. "I'm just grateful to be here, telling this story," he said. "Theo has taught me so much about resilience, about empathy, about what it means to be human. I hope I'm doing him justice." For fans of Days of Our Lives, the journey of Theo Carver is one to watch. With Andrews at the helm, the character is poised for a dramatic and emotional arc that promises to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. So, what do you think of Tyler Joseph Andrews' portrayal of Theo? Are you as excited as we are to see where this storyline goes next? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share your favorite Theo moments, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay tuned for more drama, more heart, and more Days of Our Lives. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.